Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitter.
Shot a goal!
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty.
So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To get them off and running.
Fantastic save, Ter Stegen.
Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Terrific header! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Barcelona finding their passes. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision.
Decent hit! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Corner number 2 then. Rafinha.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Quarter of an hour played. Lewandowski. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Memphis Depay. Simons. Gravenberg. And here's Marlon. Marlon touches it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Oh, well played, well played. Marlon. Martinez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played. Pedri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yamal. De Jong. Aims beyond the defence. Lewandowski receives it in a good position here. Martinez. Araujo. Lewandowski might just make this. Can he spark a counter here? Balde. Pedri. Driving on and making good progress.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
De Jong. And Balde. Pedri.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Reinders. That's a sharp pass. Lewandowski puts his foot on the gas. Balde. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Reinders. Now it's Memphis Depay. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Reinders. Some really good ball movement. Simons. Gravenberg. Gravenberg really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Depay. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Depay. And here's Marlon. Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
The Netherlands come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, that's fabulous. Fermin driving forwards. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Forwards and with intent. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Caught offside that time. Pinches it off him. Yamal. No way through. Reinders. And he's lost his man here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Going for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. He is through here. He gets big. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
The message is clear, none shall pass. So we've reached the hour mark. Marlon being hounded, manhandled at times. Tries a shot! Played into the middle. Chance for the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Araujo. Keeper's got good distance on that. Yamal is flagged offside. And he cuts out the supply.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Gravenberg. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that...
And the shot! Really well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Dani Olmo. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. "75 minutes played." Plays a delicate ball. And here's Marlon. Great ball, and he's in here. He's got the shot away! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Cambio de jugadores.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, important interception.
The Netherlands showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Rafinha. And it's Lewandowski. That is a great pick out. Hits one! In for the pieces! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Wijnaldum. Marlen. Pedri. And he's been shifted off it. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Habrá 4
They've got to be
minutos de
quick
descuento.
moving this forward.
Has a look and plays it forward. Weghorst. Veerman. It's run loose here. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Rafinha. Balde. Weghorst.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough. That's at the end. The Netherlands pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter.
Rafinha! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And here's the chance to counter. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Modric. De Jong. Chance here to counter. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And the ball's gone astray, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Mbappe. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Madrid have a free kick. Ter Stegen is there to clear. Modric. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's good play. And it's Lewandowski.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rafinha. He gets big. Eder Militao gets it clear. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's off and running. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Nice ball and he's in here. And he was alert to it. Rafinha. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Lewandowski. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Valverde. It's Bellingham. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself offside. Bellingham. Modric. Valverde. And here's Bellingham. Oh, the defence just about came out. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And here's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And here's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Jong. The referee's awarded a free kick. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And the finish! There's a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, well attempted.
Jamal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And he's had it nicked away. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Vinicius Junior. Goes down, but nothing given. And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 5 serán sustituidos
Intercepts the
por
throw,
el
that's well
dorsal
read.
6, el dorsal 15.
The most accurate
Se va a
pass.
realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And they're back on the ball again. Brahim Diaz. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his Pedri!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played towards the front line, and here's Yamal. Pedri.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bellingham. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's intervened well there.
Habrá 2
Mbappé.
minutos de descuento.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Rafinha. Gavi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as it goes. Madrid can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Mbappé voted... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
At a fantastic tight venue, the Gavis, now looking every bit a 21st century stadium after the recent renovations. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Haaland. He won't be happy with that one. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And it's De Bruyne. Rodri. And here's Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's being shifted off it. No way through. Camavinga. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Mbappe! Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great pressure, plenty of it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Mbappe. Chance, Vinicius Junior! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ruben Dias makes the interception. Lewis. Vardiol.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And he's intervened well there. Time and again they are repelled. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Carvajal deals with that comfortably. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Bruyne. Oh, great chance! And it's Bernardo Silva. And he cuts out the supply. No, that's been intercepted. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Bellingham. Can he get away here? Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And that has left him in a heap. Ruben Dias. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. De Bruyne. Pass is just off target. And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously, things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Courtois sends that a long way. And there's green grass ahead of him. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. No, he's not getting past him there. Vardiol. Forwards and with intent. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vinicius Junior. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Gets his pass away. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is good alertness. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, easy pickings there. And that's another good win of the ball. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Carvajal. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Reinders.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rodri is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Eder Militao. He's through here. Now that's well seen too. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Carvajal. Can he latch on to this? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Carvajal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ruben Dias cuts it out. And here's Foden. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Foden. And now the breakaway. Now it's Bellingham. Ake. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Can he finish? Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 2. Numero 3. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Modric. Il numero 11. Il numero 66. Il numero 15. Il numero 32. Cambio di giocatori.
Oh, nice touch. Lovely feet.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's been cut out, well played.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And a fantastic tight venue, the Gavis, now looking every bit a 21st century stadium after the recent renovations. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Ferran Torres. Nice control. Pedri finds himself offside. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's good play. There's the shot! Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
No argument from me on that front. Face to face with chance! There's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Valde. Eder Militao cuts it out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pedri. Fermin. Lewandowski. Ferran Torres. Great hit! Oh, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to...
Mbappe! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Valverde. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Koundé. And here's Ferran Torres. Approaching the half-hour mark. Short changes him with that pass. That's been cut out, well played. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Alaba. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Rafinha. He's gone for goal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Mendy. De Jong. Oh, nice one too, very nice. De Jong. Now it's Ferran Torres. Alaba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gets a good foot in there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Danger averted for now.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Fermin. Chouameni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. That's a shade optimistic. Fermin. Camavinga. Real chance! Superb goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And it's half-time here. Well, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
I nostri ragazzi ci hanno regalato un bellissimo primo tempo. A tra poco per gli altri 45 minuti.
Here we go again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Vinicius Junior. Alaba. It's Camavinga. Mendy. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Pau Kubasi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Couldn't squeeze it through. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Threads one in. That has been cut short. De Jong. Oh, strongly challenged there. Bellingham. Camavinga. And reclaimed it in a trice. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ferran Torres. Rafinha! They want to be quick to recover this. Can he stop it going out? Lewandowski has been caught there, it's a foul.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Valverde with the foul. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rafinha, who's set up one goal so far. Balde calmly anticipates. Always onto this. Vinicius Junior gets into some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that has not gone well. Valverde. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pedri. And Dani Olmo. Balde. Balde drives forward on the overlap. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. De Jong. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
This is De Jong. Looking for the runner. Good read, needed to be.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's had a hit! There it is! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5.
So, time for
Numero
changes
8.
on both sides,
Lasciano il
actually.
campo per il numero 15.
This is quite a battle.
Il numero 10.
Barcelona surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply can't.
Can he finish? Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That pass has been well intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And here's Rafinha. Rafinha is fouled. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Rafinha! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Now it's Ansu Fati. Modric. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Christensen. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Rafinha claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little... So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Barcelona
Really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And that's where we have...